So basically, what's going on Ultimate Girls Trip is that Kenya Moore is gaslighting Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey is caring too damn much, and Cynthia doesn't quite real. If y'all, it's just my fan in the back, y'all. But if y'all hear the little motor running, I don't think Cynthia has mastered the fact that Kenya Moore is for herself. I don't think she quite understands that. And although I do think that Kenya and Cynthia are friends, I think that she needs to understand that Kenya Moore is doing TV. Kenya's doing TV all the time. This is Kenya's now claim to fame. You know, it's not ultimately, originally. But this is who Kenya Moore is now. And also, Cynthia, you're no longer on the show. You're not going to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. So, is Kenya even going to mention you or bring you up? Probably not. I mean, she may be once or twice, but after that, it's a wrap. We've moved on to somebody else and something else. So, I think that Cynthia just needs to understand that. She needs to get that. Realize that you can be friends, but know that folks got a job to do, and also know you should know at this point just who people really is. When has Kenya Moore really, truly, honestly been trustworthy and fully legit somebody's friend on the show? When? Come on, Cynthia. You know that lady. At one point, Cynthia, she had the Bailey Q. I don't know why she tried to do this Bailey Q situation with these white women, but that's what she was trying to do. And shading and reading and all that, and it just doesn't vibe with this particular crew, and I kind of agree what Kenya was saying when it came to that. It don't rock or vibe with this. You just got to read the room. You just got to know the people that you're dealing with, right? So anyway, there was a situation with Kyle where Cynthia had certain things on the card, like who's the prettiest and all this other kind of stuff. Kyle has all daughters, and she felt some kind of way about that. She was just like, because they're always talking about their looks and whoop to whoop, and she grew up kind of heavy set, and the heavy set went out of her sisters, and whatever. That whole the prettiest thing, and I do understand where Kyle's coming from, but because they don't really know Cynthia, because they don't know the game, because they don't know the whole thing, it's like it's a thing for them. And I just think that Cynthia jumped the gun. She got excited, and Cynthia is like, she's always she's such a caring individual, I feel, and she really wants to get to know people and like people, but it's just, you just got to read the room and just know that sometimes people just might not care as much as you do. Not that they're not good people. It's just, I battle with that myself at times. I've kind of learned who people are now. But, sometimes you just have to detach yourself. You have to care, but not that much. You have to be there for people, but not too much, Does that make sense? I hope it does. But, and Kenya knows what she's doing. Like I said, Kenya's doing TV. She's running behind stuff that Cynthia's telling her in confidence. She's running behind telling the girls. And y'all know, this is Kenya. Child, Cynthia, you know Kenya. I don't know why you thought that you weren't going to be on the list. Child, bye. You feed people like Kenya with a long handle spoon, child. She's a fun girl. She's pretty, she's talented, all that good stuff, but Kenya Moore is a reality television star. Period. Mama's bringing the drama. And that's just it. It's what she's always gave. Um, what else is going on the show? Melissa and Teresa, they had a whole altercation because Ramona's. What an interesting woman that Ramona is, right? Very interesting. And I don't necessarily mean that in a good way. It's just interesting. Um, yeah, interesting. But anyway, she brought up the whole thing with Melissa and Teresa because Melissa and Teresa, they're sister-in-laws. Um, Teresa's brother is married to Melissa, and they are not that close like you would think they are. And they never have been. I just feel like they're two different people. They think two different ways. They have two different personalities, and it just don't work. Shit. Sometimes it just don't work, and that's fine. That's fine. As long as we can get along for the greater good, for the fact that that's my brother and that's your husband, and for all these kids, his cousins, and as long as we can get together and be cool, then it's fine. It don't matter. We ain't gotta be best friends, y'all. So yeah, she brought up the whole thing of how Melissa got on the show. Y'all know Teresa is the queen of Real Housewives of New Jersey. She came on season 1. And apparently the producers asked them to come on for season 3. Apparently it's some kind of communication thing that Teresa feels like that Melissa them begged and asked to be on the show or whatever. Or that she somehow got them on the show or something like that. And Melissa's whole stance is like, no, they wanted us on the show and whoops. I don't know what's the truth. I don't know. Ultimately, it's probably the producers that are shady behind the scenes. But Jersey was definitely, out of all the franchises, based on, like, family. It seems everybody was somehow really connected, like, really related for real. And, unlike the other franchises. So, I don't know. I don't know what quite to believe, but I'm leaning more towards Teresa's side, seeing as how she was the original. And, because I guess she was so popular, they wanted to dive into her life more, and a part of her life is her brother. And there you go. There we go with that. Let's see. Kenya Moore feels like Cynthia is jealous of her and Melissa's blossoming relationship. I don't necessarily feel like that's true. I just would think that Cynthia thought that Kenya would just be talking to her more, would be, But we talked about that for too long. Kenya and Cynthia and Kenya Moore and her antics. Let me see. My favorite is turning out to be Luann. I just think she's so cool. She's level-headed. She talks like a dragon. I just love, I really like Luann. She reads the room. She has perfect timing, perfect comedic timing. She makes little funny, smart comments. She reads Ramona down when need to. You need to look at Ramona and Cynthia. You need to look at Ramona and Luann's relationship. That's pretty much how you and Kenya. The way that Luann treats Ramona, it's like, okay, we cool, we friends. When you right, I got your back, but when you wrong, you dead ass wrong, you on your own. And I'm gonna read you with these other girls if you wrong, cause you wrong. That's how you need to do Kenya, Cynthia. And see how quick Kenya flip on your ass. Oh, so we supposed to be friends, we supposed to be in this together, we supposed to be the sisters, and you gonna watch how she flip on you. Anyway, what else is going on? Kyle is cool. For the most part, I guess. She keeps trying to drag this whole thing with Cynthia out, though. With Cynthia having a problem with how she kind of reacted to some of the, game, some of the, who's the prettiest and pick who's the prettiest out the crowd and all that kind of stuff. She keeps trying to bring that up and create a storyline. It's not going to work, Kyle. We don't give a damn. Let's see. So the final scene, which was funny, they brought this psychic lady came. Melissa called her Corella Deville, tried to play it and make it seem like that was a compliment. I screamed. I screamed. I thought that was so funny. Apparently the psychic, she gave them all a good read and said they was all pretty much royalty. Kaya was a man, in a past life. Yeah, said Kenya mom rejects her because she was originally born a boy and out of wedlock and come on was a queen or some shit. I don't know. It was a lot. But Kenya Moore's facial expression throughout the entire reading was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. It's a decent enough show, I guess. I'm ready for season 2. They say Phaedra gonna be on there. Ooh. With this said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at SKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at SKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal, and as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.